It's already kicked off, lad. You see? Who was it? Ain't even kicked off yet and someone's been dropped. That's premature. The Azuri have gone off.
But this is nothing.
This is normal. This is Calcio Storico. This is normal.
Welcome to Florence, the cradle of the Renaissance. This world-famous Tuscan marvel is home to some of the finest art and culture that Europe has to offer. But Florence isn't just for the scholars and the academics, because once a year, when spring gives way to summer and the heat begins to swelter, the 4 districts of Florence go to battle in a centuries-old custom that combines mixed martial arts with contact sports. Once described by King Henry III of France as too small to be a real war, but too cruel to be a game, the annual tradition pits Florentine against Florentine and is not for the faint of heart. My name is Max Lahiff, and this is Calcio Storico.
We're in the final days of June, and it's a balmy 36 degrees here in Florence. Each year, the city's 4 districts or quartieri take part in a gladiatorial-style football match known as Calcio Storico. In the semi-finals earlier this month, the Azzuri overcame the Blanchi, and the Rossi defeated the Verti. That means this weekend's grand final will see the Azuri and the Rossi go to battle in a no-holds-barred, winner-takes-all dogfight. Filippo Giovanelli is perhaps the best-known voice in Calcio Storico circles. Filippo has been the field master, master of the parade, and the stadium announcer for the past 12 years. His passion and love for the traditional competition is unparalleled around Florence. So for strangers to Calcio Storico, could you briefly convey how the game works?
Il gioco si gioca normalmente, si è sempre giocato in Piazza Santa Croce. Questo è importantissimo perché è la piazza deputata al gioco del calcio. Si gioca tra 2 squadre diverse con colori diversi che si affrontano per portare la palla alla fine del campo avversario. Chi difende, difende con qualsiasi mezzo, chi attacca altrettanto con qualsiasi mezzo. Ecco perché il gioco è così violento, ci sono pochissime regole e quello che succede in campo rimane nei 50 minuti di partita che si svolge in Piazza Santa Croce.
The first rule of Calcio Storico is there is almost no rules. Fantastic.
Poi ci sono delle cose che non si possono dire.
Oh wow, ok.
Ci sono state delle partite che hanno avuto degli esiti non positivi e quando il calcio storico era un match, una partita che non aveva veramente una caratteristica nemmeno sportiva, era soltanto violenza. E questi aspetti non hanno permesso di terminare i tornei e ad esempio la polizia è entrata in campo per derimere alcune dispute.
From the outside looking in, Calcio Storico resembles a chaotic melee, justified only by the presence of a football in the vicinity of the violence. For a more educational insight into the game and its rules, we're going to be sitting down with one of the referees for this year's final. Ciao Luca.
Ciao Max.
In Calcio Storico, it doesn't look to me like there are a lot of rules. What are the main rules of the game?
Vedi?
Oh, yeah. Very good.
It's kind of filled like this.
Lo scopo del gioco è quello di fare caccia e si gioca 27 contro 27.
What are the main tactics?
I calcianti si dispongono in 3 linee. Questi sono i portieri, no? Questi sono una linea che poi provvederà a andare avanti, no? E a cercare di fare caccia, mentre invece questa qui, no? È quella che sta praticamente al fronte, dove ci sono i maggiori scontri, duelli, dove praticamente i calcianti si affrontano con le loro arti marziali, MMA, box, e lì si confrontano ed è la tattica quella lì di fermare più coppie possibili e cercare, no, il varco per poi andare a fare caccia.
What are these men allowed to do to these men in terms of like, how do you take out another player? What are you allowed to do?
Non posso colpire l'avversario, no, da dietro, non posso colpire l'avversario lateralmente se lui non mi vede, e non posso placcare sopra la cintura da dietro. Queste sono le regole basilari.
What happens if a player is injured? Are there substitutes?
Sia per gli infortuni che per le espulsioni non sono previste sostituzioni.
End of the game is essentially like chess. It's last man standing. How good? Battle Royale. Like, wow.
Every year, ahead of the traditional event, a 7,000-seat stadium is constructed in the middle of the Piazza di Santa Croce.
Mate, that is solid. If you get hit, knocked out like some of these boys are aiming to do, and hit that deck, oh, I'd hate to play any kind of rugby on this. Oh, you should see the Colosseum Spaniard. Wow. Nutty. The goal runs the whole length of the field. If the attack throws the ball in here, one catcher. However, if they miss and throw it over, half a catcher goes to the other team. But if a goalkeeper bats the ball over, then the attack gets half a catcher. And then if it lands in the bishop's tent, nothing happens, ball's in play. It might not look like much right now, but come Saturday, there will be violence, absolute pandemonium in the stands and on the sands.
Of course, the most important participants in this grand final are the two teams putting their lives and limbs on the line, the Azuri and the Rossi.
So we're at the training ground of the Azzuri. They represent the Santa Croce quartiere of Florence. This particular quartiere, the Azzuri, have been the most successful over the past 30 years, and they're going for a three-peat as they've won the last two.
Given the physical demands of the competition, it's no surprise that some of the Zuri's top players have cut their teeth in other sports, including boxer Paolo Bologna, mixed martial artist Vani Moschella, and Rugby Sevens representative Jobel De Castro.
What got you into Calcio Storico?
When I was younger, I played rugby. I met a rugby guy. He also played for the Azuri, and
okay.
he just involved me here.
How does it compare to rugby?
It's totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different. The emotion, the fear, that fear transforming your motivation to survive during the game, and also to achieve the win of the team.
So you're essentially an MMA athlete with sort of the rugby ball skills. Is there a lot of passing of the ball?
There's a lot of game strategy, so passing, also the running line or something like that. So there's a lot of game now.
What do your family think about you participating?
This is a funny thing that the first game that I played in 2015, I didn't say anything to my family. Just I'm going to rugby. And I debut for my birthday. So I just go doing some rugby stuff, something like that. And then after when I go back to home, I say, Oh, mom, that I just play a game for. I just do my debut in Calcio Storico. What are you doing, man?
Do your family ever try and stop you playing?
Yeah, of course. Every year.
Oh, every year they stop you?
Every year. I just say, yeah, it's okay, I'm gonna leave. And then the months pass, and then in December I just go
again, back to
again,
training.
yeah.
What's the worst injuries you've sort of seen on the field or had?
Maybe the knockouts from behind.
Oh, so the ones from behind happen all the
Yeah,
time?
the behind, or maybe the ACL too.
Well, the ACLs go a lot, do they?
Yeah. Or the shoulder, fracture, ribs fracture.
Mate, thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank
Good
you
luck
very
on
much.
Saturday.
Thank you
I'll be
very much.
watching. Can't wait.
It's the day of the grand final, and while the Rossi team are hard at work preparing for the coming battle, I was lucky enough to be invited to their training ground to experience their preparations ahead of the game.
The players are going through pre-game emotions right now, so we've managed to get hold of Italy rugby representative and lifelong Rossi fan in Niccolò Cannone. I see you're repping the Rossi. Could you give a little bit of background to your sort of following for Calcio Storico?
I started to support my team since I was 10 years old. For me, it's very important this because I'm from Florence. I love Florence. I love every culture of Florence. Love everything of Florence. And maybe one day after rugby, I want to represent my team, my color with in Piazza Santa Croce.
What would a rugby player bring to Calcio Storico?
I think my skills one day, ball carry and tackle. I have to learn the boxing, maybe some boxing, because you have defense yourself, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So are you like childhood friends with a lot of the Rossi team?
Yeah.
They're all guys you grew up with?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that must be very special for you watching them today.
Yeah, it's amazing. Every time I cry, because you see the color, the sound, the body language of the people inside in the center of Florence is incredible. The mental preparation is the key. If you see the eyes of the boys are
I was watching.
very,
you can feel the energy. Yeah, you can feel that they're like very on edge. Yeah.
ready to explode.
Yeah. Ready to get
Yeah.
someone's head off. Yeah. We're an hour out from kickoff now. We've got faces in all the windows surrounding the plaza, but at either end of the Sabbione, we have the blue and the reds. Too much emotional tension between the two fans, and now we're just waiting to take our seats and engage in this spectacle. So right now it's obviously very quiet. I was thinking, why is it so quiet here? We're only an hour out, but most of the crowd, probably like 10,000 fans, are going to be following the parade that's going around the city. Mad. So this is where we'll be watching the match. I'm situated, as far as I could tell, with the Rossi, which is good because I had torn loyalties as I've been in both camps so far, but after I was wined and dined by Niccolò, I feel as though I have to support the Rossi.
Benvenute all'inferno means welcome to hell. Right in front of the house of God. Love it, love it. It's already kicked off, lad. Yeah, some boys a little over-aroused by the whole occasion. It's got to some people. It's bubbled over and ain't even kicked off yet, and someone's been dropped. Red card.
Yeah.
Rosa.
Stella rossa. Lo 2 Riccardo. Go out.
So 1 red card for Rosa. One of the Rossi boys, the whole thing overstimulated him, and he's done a cheap shot on one of the Azuri. And then what's happened is the Azuri have gone off in a sort of a revolt to hold the game hostage, to make the ref make a decision. And now the Rossi are down 1 player before the game's even started. Oh my God, this is going to be so spicy. We've got 50 minutes of this. The game is on. You can sort of see what they're trying to do, like over on the left side of the field from us. You can see guys just trying to win position, keep guys on the floor. Like literally, one of them's just sitting in full mount and just admiring his work, just sitting on one of the Rossi. That's first goal to Rossi. Massive, massive scuffle for the ball. And now they've swapped ends, but there's still brawls all over the field.
Sono passati 16 minuti. Sì, Lopez, male, poi è partito Bambolotto.
One Azuri have gone off now, so it's 26 on 26. Man, this is absolute carnage. So it's become quite the bloodbath, figuratively and quite literally, if you're a Rossi supporter. They are dominating the scoreboard, 6-1 so far. It's looking pretty comprehensive. And that's the game, that's the ball game. Rossi win. That was very visceral. And now pitch invasion. Oh, that is special, isn't Welcome to hell. I'm on the field now with the Rossi faithful, and I can honestly say my experience with Calcio Storico has been unbelievable. I've met some beautiful people. I've got to see some holistic violence in the best kind of way. and I've learned a lot about Florentine life. Calcio Storico, out.